Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot. I'm finally back with another pick a card reading. Guys, thank you so much for being patient and sorry for the radio silence. I did go on vacation almost a month ago at this point, and then I got sick on my vacation, and after a while I decided to take a break. But I'm here, I'm back. Thank you to you guys who are still here with me. Thank you so much for your support. And to anyone that's new, welcome. My name is Abigail, and this is the Ritual Mindset Tarot. So today we are asking and taking a look into the person on your mind. How are they feeling about you? We'll take a look at the current energies between the two of you and how they're actually feeling. And then we'll take a look also into a few cards into like the future energies between the two of you in the short term, the next few weeks, few months. And then we'll get some message cards and we'll finish off with some advice cards. Excuse me, I'm not completely over what I had, so it's always that annoying lingering cough. But anyway, so we have 3 piles today as per usual. For pile 1, we have this grape jelly amethyst. And we have the 8th house tarot. I actually created or started writing down like a shuffle music playlist. So I got a song card for each pile. So this is 8th house tarot and your song card, pile 1. For pile 2, we have this golden selenite and halite combination. And you have the holographic Rider-Waite tarot, and this is your song card as well. And then for pile 3, we have this black obsidian crystal ball. And it is with the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, and this is your song card. So guys, take a moment to resonate with a pile. Pause if you have to. Otherwise, I will see you in your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the grape jelly amethyst and the 8th house tarot, welcome to your reading, pile 1. So today we are asking, how is the person on your mind feeling about you currently, right now at this moment? So we'll take a look at how this person is feeling. We'll take a look also at some future energies between the two of you in the next few weeks, few months, and then we'll get some message cards and then finish off with some advice. So the song card that you got was Weak, SWV, from 1992. Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. So this person feels like, or the two of you may feel like this is very big, like crush energy. You guys may be thinking about each other a lot right now, longing for each other. You may get butterflies and get really nervous around this person. So that may be the vibe between the two of you with a week. When I was shuffling your cards, I did get the energy that some of you guys may be asking about someone who is a crush. Maybe somebody from your friend group. It could also be someone that you know in like your practical life, meaning like you guys work together, or something within your routine, like you go to the same gym or you're within the same community. For some of you that are not asking about a crush, actually it could be a crush. There may be some external parties. For some of you, you may be asking about someone who's married already, or just like outside influences, and it could be a little bit complicated. There is a lot of like fantasizing, again, longing, just like with weak. You guys are thinking about each other heavily, even if this person is not showing it. So there may be someone, either you or your person, that is a little more guarded and is not really showing what they're feeling, because, you know, they're just like defensive or guarded because they have to keep up a certain boundary because of certain, again, maybe commitments or just whatever it is, responsibilities. So the signs that I did see, there was a lot of water. Cancerian, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini. There is a desire to ground this connection. It's very much like in the air, like in thoughts. And there's this desire for you guys to ground it, but there's like a little bit of a complicated situation for some of you. For others, it could just be someone who is afraid to come forward, or you guys both may be afraid to come forward because, you know, because my heart starts beating triple time. So nervousness, fear, holding someone back. But there's also this energy of like maybe temptation, obsession. So I saw Sagittarius and Capricorn also when I was shuffling. How does pile one's person currently feel about pile one right now? Truly and honestly. How is pile one's person? Oof. So 2 fell off the table. So we have the 6 of Swords. We have the Page of Water, the Page of Cups. And we have the Queen of Fire, or the Queen of Wands. So with the 6 of Air, this is a card that has to do with moving things forward. For some of you, you could be asking about someone who may be moving on from something from their past. There's a lot of clouds here in the background, so there's like a little bit of uncertainty, confusion that may be involved, but there's this desire to move on and away from that. There may be a distance for some of you, so some of you guys may have to travel to one another. And there may be something a little bit more like, how should I say, unconventional with Aquarius energy here between the two of you. So there may be differences in culture, age, whatever it is. With the Page of Cups or Page of Water, this could be, again, that crush energy. Page of Cups is someone that is wanting to come forward with like a small gesture, a cup of love, a cup of emotion. So since we got so much like watery energy when I was shuffling your cards, there are emotions here. There's very much like air, water, and fire. There's a lot of like thinking about one another. This person is heavily thinking about you, and there's emotions within it as well, and like this desire and the spark between the two of you. With the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands, regardless of gender or sex, this is an energy of being like vibrant, warm, and magnetic. Like you pull people in with your aura and your energy. And this is a black cat, right? A black cat, I feel like, has such a bad reputation. It's associated with bad luck, but black cats are very beautiful with their striking eyes and their, regardless of how, again, with Aquarius energy, it's about thinking outside the box, unconventional. So if you stand out, you're quirky in some way, there's this something about your authenticity, you like really falling back into who you truly are, regardless of what other people think, and still shining. And this person finds that very attractive. It's interesting because we see water here too with the Queen of Wands. So a lot of fire and water, emotions and desire spark. Some of you guys may be Sagittarius or Leo. So we have the Page of Earth, Page of Pentacles. Please clarify the Page of Water for how pile one's person. So we have the Lovers. This is Gemini energy. Some of you guys may resonate with being like on a twin flame or a twin soul connection with this person. There's a lot of mirroring here between the two of you, even if you don't know that. So if you're longing, thinking, obsessively thinking about this person and very much in your feels, this person is also mirroring that. Like playing it, if you guys are playing it cool, not showing feelings, your person is also doing the same thing. And we have Neptune, the hanged one, the hanged man. So this is an energy, Pisces again. Bottom of the deck energy is the Two of Cups of two of water. The Two of Cups is one of my soulmate connection cards. It's also a card about union. But again, we have these two girls that are twins. They're mirroring each other. This is a very intuitive connection here. Or you guys may be dreaming, fantasizing about each other very much here with the moon. Some of you guys may even resonate with having like a telepathic connection with one another. I always point this out. These two girls are reaching out for these pomegranates, and it goes back to the story of Hades and Persephone for me, where Persephone was tricked by Hades to eat some pomegranates to have her stay in the underworld with him. So there's this energy of dark and light, like complementary. Even though you guys are like twins, you guys complement one another. So there is this energy of like dark and light, and like maybe opposites complementing one another. So you guys may be very different, but you guys complement one another. Like certain people, I notice like a lot of couples that work well together. There's one introvert and the other one is an extrovert, so there's this like balancing. But there is, this person wants union with you with the Two of Cups here. With the Page of Earth here, just like the Page of Cups, those are two small gestures, communication. And with the Page of Earth, it has to do with, it could be communication, but offering something small in order to have to like open things up, to have a new beginning. It could be this new beginning after this movement forward of the Six of Swords. There's this energy of like wanting to invest in this connection in order to see where it goes or grows. They want to see a blossoming here. There's this energy also with the pomegranate. Pomegranates have crowns on them, so there's a crown on this black cat. So there, in this connection, there may be this energy of maybe mirroring to one another, maybe certain triggers, certain shadow aspects to one another in order to have us go through it, to heal it, to feel it type of thing, in order to get stronger, to stand more in our power. With Gemini here, there's this, the Lovers has to do with, in a love reading, that's a very good sign to have, especially with coming out with the Two of Cups. But it could be a very high level, like there's a feeling of like destiny and fate and like the divine kind of involved in this connection here. And with the Lovers, there may be this person may be deciding whether or not to come forward with this this cup and this pentacle towards you. So sorry guys, I'm getting tongue-tied here. So your person may be not too good with communication, or they're trying to figure out what to say in order to have this like maybe this new beginning with you. But there's a decision. This also reminds me of like the propellers of a plane. So again, getting that energy of like maybe a long distance or needing to travel to one another. If it's not distance physically, there may be like emotional or energetic distance between the two of you. These two flowers here, this person wants to invest in this, taking one step at a time to build maybe their wealth, to build their foundation, to build the foundation between the two of you. They see a potential of the blossoming of this card here with these flowers. This reminds me of a rose, even though it's pink, and roses have thorns. So again, some of you guys may be guarded, or this person may be a little bit more guarded. Like a rose is so beautiful, but can keep people away because of their thorns. With the Hanged Man here, there's this energy has to do with like a realization or like a change in perspective. So maybe they're moving out of this like cloudy, gray, moody energy, and maybe coming to realize how attracted they are to you, how desirable you are to them, how maybe this realization of that there's something deeper here. It's not just them being attracted to you physically, but emotionally, mentally, just everything. There's been certain maybe spiritual lessons between the two of you here with the lotus, where there's been like purification and purging within you and within this connection. So let's take a look further. Some of you guys, there is a distance between the two of you. Someone may need to move forward or leave another situation or commitment in order to be able to invest and come towards you. And because the hanged man can talk about also like there's no action being taken. It's a very spiritual card, but there's not much action in the physical happening. This is very much like more so in the 5D. There's a need to surrender here too, or your person feels like they have to surrender to the divine, or just there's like a little bit of a wait and see type of energy, because they may also be going through their own like spiritual awakening, spiritual healing. We have remember, awakening. So this is that hanged man energy. This person has had a realization, remembering maybe a past life. They may have come to a realization that this is a very deep connection. Like maybe your person is not the type that's very much into spirituality and understands these feelings. Some people may have been like, again, triggered, ran away, whatever it is. Maybe you reflected a certain shadow aspect to them, and maybe initially they ran away and distanced themselves, and then now they're coming to learn this spiritual lesson and coming to an awakening of this connection, an awakening of your power and their power. And we have self-love, creation, intentions. This person is very much working on their self-love. If they have any type of problems with their insecurities, self-worth, they are trying to, again, like purify and work on their self-love. With intentions here, this person has the intention of bringing about this love, creating this love. Maybe also, this is a very watery pile, so there may be a lot of creating music, art. But this person is opening up, just like the opening up of this lotus. This person is opening up to this connection. Maybe purging and opening up to their own light, because I was picking up on like dark and light aspects, shadowy aspects of this person. How does pile one's person feel about pile? Stuck in a loop. A pattern has become familiar to them, and they are wanting to break free from the same loop they keep repeating. So they're awakening to their patterns when it comes to maybe life in general, or love, how they show up in love, in connection, relationships. There's this, it looks like a turtle dove, so like the desire for peace and to break this cycle. So they're coming to an awakening and a realization of their patterns. If this person was a type to be not just closed off, maybe sabotaging their own like happiness, running away from their happiness, they're recognizing that. Unseen factors. There's more to this love story, though you cannot see it now. There's still much more to unfold. So this lady is blindfolded. Usually the hanged man is also blindfolded. And with the Neptune energy, there's a lot of, again, confusion. It could be illusions. So this is, regardless of whether or not you know what's happening or what's going to happen, there's this need to surrender. It's hard to not want to know what's coming next, but there's this need to surrender and to trust right now. This person is going through a spiritual journey of their own, so that could explain why some of you guys may not be in contact or communication with this person. How does pile one's person feel about pile one right now? I'm getting like heavy Scorpio vibes here too, with the fiery water. So maybe some of you guys may have Scorpio in your chart, your person may have, or something during Scorpio season may happen or has happened that was significant in this connection. How does pile one's person feel about pile one right now? Honestly, completely, at this very moment. So we have forgive. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. So for some of you, this Page of Cups can talk about an apology, needing to forgive one another if you want to. But we see the turtle dove here, and forgive coming out may signify that some of you guys may need to, there may be a need to forgive or give an apology. If it's not between the two of you, this person may need to release and forgive themselves if they were much more, like operating in their shadow in the past, or maybe forgive themselves of something in the past since they're moving on with the Six of Air. This may be also a need to forgive maybe someone from their past, like a family member, a friend, an ex. There's a need to release something. Release. Surrender. Acceptance. Accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance open to flow. So we see this energy of patterns here and open to flow. So certain baggage or things that they are holding on to may be causing this like resistance and blockages when it comes to love and this connection. So they're going through this thing where they're trying to forgive their past, maybe forgive themselves. For others, it may be forgiving you and one another in order to get rid of the obstacles with this love. Okay, which deck are we going to use next? Sorry guys, I'm trying to like intuitively pick a deck. And I'm also looking for a specific deck that I can't find right now. Okay, we'll go with this one. How does pile one's person feel about pile one? So we have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. The dragonfly is a symbol of change, alchemy. So this person is changing. There's something within this connection changing, especially, even if you don't see it. There's this connection is going through like a shift, or will be going through a shift. But there's change. There's movement forward. We have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. So someone may be needing to hold themselves back if you are dealing with someone who's already in another connection. For others, you may be dealing with someone with this self-love who may have had like patterns of codependency. There is this energy of like obsession and maybe being a little bit more possessive between the two of you, and like the possessiveness can be something because of the fear of like losing someone. So this could be like abandonment wounds that this person is dealing with. But there's this aspect of addiction and that this person is working through. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who has like addictions to substances and maybe other things that they are trying to work through. And this person may feel very ashamed of this. Bottom of the deck, we have love. We're asking how this person is feeling with the Two of Cups. That's amazing, guys. Unconditional love, self-love again. Oneness, passion with the Queen of Wands, affection and attraction. This person is very attracted to you. There's this, if you guys are not at a point where this person is, where it's love, there's this potential for love. There's emotions here. This person they're in their emotions about you, but they're going through this whole like journey within their self-love, self-worth, healing. For some of you, this person is in love with you. So now let's take a look at some future energies between the two of you. Just a couple of cards to see. Future energies between pile 1 and the person on their mind. Future energy. So we have 2 that came out. We have luminous, je t'aime, which is French for I love you. What? We saw the love card, guys, and the 2 of cups and the lovers. Radiance and vibrant energy shines upon you now. Beautiful. And we have letter. A message or contact from your love is on its way. So some of you guys may actually get like a love letter, but this, you guys really light each other up. I mean, you guys make each other weak in the knees maybe, but it's like you both are feeling this, guys. And in like the future energies, there's this possibility of you guys connecting, maybe confessing feelings. Look, more flowers. This is a timeless reading, so I'm filming this and like the dog days of summer, but maybe springtime may be significant between the two of you. And we have fidelity on the bottom of the deck. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. There's a sense of like devotion. This person is very much focused on you. Closed gate. Fate has closed the gate, no more to return. For some of you, there's this, you may be moving on from something in the past, or this person closing the gate to their past or to other options. If you guys both had options, they're closing things from the past. But this is a really good sign, pile 1. Let's get a couple of message cards from them. So it looks like some of you guys should be expecting some sort of like love message, or maybe even like a confession of love from this person. Let's see what this letter would say to you. If you guys are in no contact, there's communication coming in from this person. Not for all of you, but some, like it's not going to be for all of you, but some of you will get this message where this person may confess their love for you. And with it being in French, some of you guys are French, but again, that energy of long distance, or coming from different backgrounds. Pile 1's person, what do you want to say to pile 1 right now? Oop. So we have, you are mine. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine only. Look at that. We have done this before and we'll do it again. So this person, again, may not know the labels of like soulmate, past life connection. Maybe they do, but they do feel like they've known you in the past before, or like you guys have known each other in like a past life. But there's this energy of they only want you. You are the only one your love chooses to be with, and they say you are mine only. So there's just a little bit of this like possessive energy which was coming through in the first part of your reading. But this person may be wanting to ground this connection to the point of like, if it's not marriage, just like serious. This person takes you seriously and this connection seriously. They have very big feelings for you. It could even be love. Divine guidance. I am amazed at how the universe brought us together. Everything keeps falling into place for us. There are divine forces at work guiding us to union. Two of Cups. Divine is working behind the scenes for us. If you look back at our journey, you'll see it too. So, your person is seeing the signs, awakening to this connection, awakening to their own divinity and the divinity of this connection. We have wait. I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. It means stepping out of my comfort zone. It's time. I know it's taking me a while. I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you. So this person wants to take the proper steps. They don't want to mess this up. So they're planning. They're taking what they feel like are the right steps, taking their time. So because they don't want to lose this. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to miss this opportunity with you. They feel like you guys are being guided. And maybe the weight energy is also because they are going through their own like spiritual healing. It could be for some of you like right person, wrong timing, where I never advise anyone to wait. But there may be some time. This may have taken a long time to get to where you guys are now, or there will be a wait. Wow. You had the love card on the bottom of one of the other decks. That's crazy, guys. This person loves you, or it's going to become love. This rarely comes out. I use this deck a lot. You guys who have been here for a while know this is one of my favorite like message decks, and this rarely comes out. Love. I want to make love to you, which you have never experienced before. I want intimacy in every way possible with you. I just want us to know each other like no one else before us has ever known. Your touch and your voice really heals me. So this person may be into like a love language of touch, physical touch, to show their love. But this person, it looks like they may be in love with you, pal. One. Big feelings. You inspire me to do better. As the Queen of Wands, you have this like very magnetic energy where you may be considered someone's muse. You light this person up. You're like this sunflower, very vibrant. And we saw creation on one of the cards. You may inspire this person to create. There's two more. I am frustrated with myself. So if this person came in operating in their shadow, I was going to say as a jackass, because I'm thinking of this this oracle card that we have. They may be frustrated with how they have shown up in this connection. We saw that issue with like their patterns when it comes to love, like cycles. They have come to recognize their own like sabotaging ways maybe, or how they may have hurt you or risked losing this connection. So there is this element of them being frustrated, and that's why they want to come in correctly. This could be frustration from their, if this is the first time you guys have connected, this could be frustrated with their patterns from their past. And I have never felt this way before. This love card, you guys may have never felt like a divine love connection, like a soulmate connection, or for some of you, you or this person may have never been like truly in love before until then. I don't want anyone else but you. This is a very strong energy here. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. I don't want anyone else but you. Also, this card, you are mine. They don't want to be with anyone else. This person is very, very into you and very focused on you. There's like a sense of fidelity and loyalty with your person. So now let's take a look at some advice for those of you that want to stick around. How to best, let's see, look at these. Advice for my pile ones in regards to this connection and how to best approach it. So we have open to receive. We saw that openness. You may also need to open up Pile 1. You guys are mirroring each other. So if this person is showing up guarded, you may also be showing up a little bit guarded as well. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. We saw the word flow. Where did I see flow? There was something about flow. So there's this need to be like, to open up in general and to this connection. Because the being closed off and guarded is serving as like a restriction and as a block. Seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. So don't take like time, the blessings in your life, your opportunities for granted. Especially if you're very like hyper focused on this person and just waiting for them. Since you guys are mirroring each other, and if there's this like soul connection, you guys are able to pick up on each other's energy. So if you are doing the healing and focusing on like your passions and what lights you up, this person will also most likely follow suit. So be sure to not take things and time for granted, and go do and pursue what lights you up and makes you happy, Pile 1. So we have release the resentment loop. Resentment isn't power, it's poison. Stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. So we saw the, was it here? Closed gate. So there's this energy of needing to release, maybe forgive things from the past, from your past hurts, past baggages. There's a need to release it in order to free yourself, Pile 1. Overcome self-doubt. Self-doubt clouds your vision. Trust in your abilities and take the leap. Your future self will thank you. So if your person has like self-worth, self-love issues, you may also have similar wounds where self-doubt can creep in. So there's this need to release the resentment and also to work on anything that makes you doubt yourself. This journey that you and this person may be on is helping you to stand in your power and to actually really embrace who you really are. Like that black cat, you know, black cats have a bad reputation, but she's wearing her crown. Like, do the same thing. Even if you feel weird or like quirky, like really embrace that. Really like dig into your authenticity, because that's what this person is really like attracted to, and that makes you shine and glow. So Pile 1, that is your reading. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did like it, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post more readings like this one. Let me know what you guys think about the song cards, if I should include that in the beginning, or if you guys just want me to get rid of it. And to my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for your continued support here. I know that I was gone for a while, but thank you so much for those who have stuck it out and who have left like very sweet comments. I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here and choosing to be here and watching my readings and just, you know, like spending time with me. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading, guys. Bye. Doot. Hey, guys, if you chose the Golden Selenite with the holographic Rider-Waite Tarot, welcome to your reading, Pile 2. And so today we are taking a look at how the person on your mind is feeling about you. We'll take a look at their feelings, and then we'll follow it up with some future energies between the two of you. Next few weeks, few months, what type of energies and vibe will be surrounding you in this connection. We'll get a couple of message cards, and then we'll finish off with some advice. So the song that you guys got is Babe by Styx, 1979. Whenever I get weary and I've had enough, feel like giving up, you know it's you, babe, giving me the courage and strength I need. Please believe that it's true, babe, I love you. So this song, I used to not like it as a child. I think it was just like the piano sounded very tingy, and I've come to like it. So the song is actually about this guy that's the lead singer leaving pretty much to go on tour, and how much he misses his wife and how lonely he gets on the road, and it's like repeated leaving and coming back. So there may be this element of you and this person having like, maybe it's hot and cold, in and out, on and off again energies between the two of you. When I was shuffling your cards, I did pick up on an energy of some of you that have dealt with an ending with this person and a desire to come back. But again, it's almost like cyclical and almost like toxic, where some of your people are very like hot and cold, wanting to come in for like passion, and then like just running away and ghosting or detaching. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is a friend of yours or within your friend group, or you work with this person. There may be this element of like external party, third party. It could be a job, it could be another relationship, but there's this element of maybe temptation and like fears and ego getting in the way or causing issues within this connection. There may be some of you that are dealing with someone who's a little bit more self-serving and selfish. I was picking up on that as well. And some of you guys, if it's not this person, you guys may have dealt with this in the past, you or the person you're asking about. And there's this energy of wanting to have a brand new beginning in love and connection after like a very painful ending. So the signs that I picked up on were Scorpio, Capricorn. I'm hearing very like possessive energy too. Even if you guys aren't together, there's this energy of like being very like obsessed, possessive of you and this connection. So let's see what comes out. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2 right now? Honestly, completely honest. Right now at this very moment, how does pile 2's person? So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Let me cover this up a little bit. And we have the Lover's card. This is Palo Santo. This is a card of Gemini. So there's been this like turn of the wheel. So a chapter or a cycle has closed out between the two of you. This may have been like intervention from the divine. If there was an ending, it may have been divine intervention, but there's this turning of the wheel here of fate. With the 6 of Pentacles, there's a desire to balance things out between the two of you, because I did feel like there may have been an energy of like things being imbalanced between you and this person. There's a desire to give. This can also signify that this person has been they've been dealt their karma from their past actions. If they were if there was any type of infidelity or like deception between the two of you. For some reason, I'm picking up on this energy of this in the 6 of Pentacles, how this person feels like they're higher than this person. So some of you guys are dealing with someone who has like a very big ego in that sense, where they feel like they're better than everyone else. And with the Lover's card, again, very divine card. There may be this energy of this person needing, again, like balance, and also needing to make a decision. The Lover showing up in a love reading can also signify like a soul connection, like a divine connection that's guided by the divine here. So 6 is the number of love. So there may be, regardless of anything from the past, there is this energy of like love between the two of you. Knight of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So this person wanting to come towards you with that cup of love. That cup of love could also be an apology if those of you that were wronged by this person wants to balance things out and apologize. Please clarify. So we have the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Eight of Swords. Moving on and out of this like negative thinking, very pessimistic thinking. It could be fears. So for those of you that have not had a past with this person, but you're dealing with someone who has been wounded from the past, there's this like turning of the wheel, getting out of their heads, like freeing themselves from any type of like negative thinking about this connection, or their fears of, they're letting their fears hold them back, but things are changing. See, the Devil is at the bottom of the deck. This is them like also, it's about fear, and it's the like the opposite of the Lovers. If there has been an element of like negative thinking, toxicity, there's like a turning of the wheel to get out of that. One flew off the table. We have the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Look at this. There's 6, 7, 8. There's like a 8, 7, 6, like a countdown, or like counting down, or something sequential for this. Like this turning of the wheel, it's like there's a countdown to something. But with the Seven of Wands, this is a card about like, it's defensive energy, but also like standing your ground, putting up your boundaries and defending. There may be a desire for your person to, if there was any imbalance, balance things out between the two of you, and also like defend this connection. Their doubts and their fears here may have like caused them to run away or sabotage this connection. Or this person just may have fears of whether or not this connection would be accepted, maybe for some of you, if there's anything that's unconventional, or if there are external parties to consider. They're afraid maybe it would not be supported, but now there's a desire to like draw the boundary and defend this connection, because this person is very attracted to you and very much desires you. Like this person, for some of you, may come in with this cup of love, but they also are coming in with maybe the intention of like sexy time, especially if you guys have had like a past, or you guys have already had it in the past. They are interested again. So, but some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is just leading with their passion, coming in and out. Like it's the Knight of Wands is a very like unstable, inconsistent energy, where somebody comes in with passion, like a booty call, and then they just like pull back. That's not a healthy situation for you, you know? So there's a need for discernment as well, maybe defending your peace in some way. And the Lovers, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this person needs to decide whether or not to come forward with this offer. It's a small little offering of, it could be an invitation like, hey, let's get coffee. Do you want to go to the movies? Or it's just like this desire to invest in this connection with this pentacle. It's a seed. It's a coin that you can plant to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Lovers here, the Lovers can talk about a decision whether or not to do it. But this person wants to come forward, defend this connection, like move beyond their fears and their doubts, and wanting to invest in this, balance things out. And it's a small little offer, but it's something real. You may not know this because the High Priestess is a card about like secrets, you know. It could be like this person may have a crush on you, for those of you that are not, that have never been together. The High Priestess, a card of Pisces, also talks about like in like a very intuitive energy. So with the Lovers card here, if you guys feel like you resonate with being in some sort of like divine connection, you guys may be very much like intuitively connected. You guys may be dreaming about one another. But for some of you, this can talk about something that needs to be kept secret because of external parties. This could be a secret crush or a secret connection. There's something that's hidden. Hidden maybe because if it were to come out into the open, it would cause like a crumbling of a foundation or something breaking apart. Four of Cups. Someone needing to maybe put up a boundary and not show how much passion they have for you and keeping it secret because of third party situation. So that could be like a storyline for some of you where this person feels like their hands are tied behind their back until things change. They're not able to move forward and things have to be kept secret. But this person wants to invest in this connection. They feel a very strong connection here with you. And again, you may not know how deeply this person desires you. They don't want you to know because there could be consequences. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2 right now at this very moment? So we have new beginnings, letting go, change, time to move forward, risks and opportunities. So this person may see a new beginning with you, this wheel of fortune turning, maybe needing to release and move on from their past and their fears that have developed because of their past. But there's this, for some of you, again, an element of risk to be able to go towards you. We have lessons of Saturn, a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns. That's very much Eight of Swords energy of control and dependency. Many challenges, but can bring benevolent long-term rewards. So this person, again, look at that underneath. This person, again, wanting to invest in this connection and wanting for something to grow from this pentacle, something long-term. This can also talk about, we spoke about karma. Saturn deals with aspects of karma as well. So this person may have received their karma and has learned a lesson, a soul lesson, and now, you know, that the wheel has turned. Saturn also deals with our contracts. So again, some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is married or has some sort of contract. Soul contract, marriage contract, legal contract, of a contract of some kind, like say a work situation that they cannot be able to come towards you, or it's causing an obstacle within this connection. And as I said, with the High Priestess here, you guys may have a very intuitive connection where you guys are telepathically connecting. Telepathy, this connection has a very strong empathic and telepathic soul bond that is very on brand with the Lovers card. With Saturn here, it may feel like there's been very like difficult, heavy lessons between the two of you. Some of you guys may have dealt with multiple cycles with this person, since I was picking up on in and out, hot and cold energy, where things needed to be balanced out. Karma needed to be balanced out here. So karmic energy here. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Libra as well. So we have breaking free. They are freeing themselves from their self-imposed prison. Eight of Swords, guys. Wow. And leaving behind all that kept them away from you. That's crazy. Resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Yeah, this person, they pretty much, if you are dealing with a Gemini, especially, like air signs tend to be in their head a lot. Earth signs too, but air signs, especially with mental energy. But this person is trying to release themselves from their doubts, their fears, self-limiting beliefs, any programming they had from childhood that keeps them away from you. So like, I'll give you an example. Like with traditions at certain communities, you're not supposed to marry outside of that community. And, if there are some people or things that they need to defend this connection from, because, say, you come from a different culture and the community will not accept that connection, they're now choosing to break free from that limiting teaching that they were taught when they were a child, and wanting to invest in this, invest in you, because they feel like a very strong energy and connection with you. Also, this is another reason. Beauty and grace. They find you extremely beautiful, but your beauty intimidates them. They think someone else is more deserving. So they have some, like, maybe self-worth issues here. But this person, whether you're a male or female or whatever you identify as, this person is very attracted to you. There may be some connection with Japan here with the cherry blossoms, or even like Washington, D.C., but we see she's, I forgot what that's called, but it's like a Japanese guitar thingy. So there may be connections to Asia here for some of you. With the Wheel of Fortune too, like, what it makes me think of is like time passing. So some of you guys may have been dealing with this for a long time, where seasons have passed. Yeah, I'm just getting like time, the seasons changing, the turning of like the clock as well. How does pile two's person feel? Ooh. Okay, one fell off the table. So we have twin flames, we have the lover. So yeah, some of you guys may be in a very strong soul connection. Some of you guys may resonate with that. So there, regardless of the label, there's a very strong magnetic energy between you and this person. It could be triggering also though, because you guys may have a tendency to mirror to one another your strengths, but also your shadows, right? Fears. And people run away when they get overwhelmed with this type of energy. If they've never had this type of connection before, some people get triggered and they run. And that could be why in and out energy, hot and cold. So we have twin flames here. And then we have seeds. It's interesting that I was talking about timing and the seasons, because these two came out spring and autumn. So we have seeds and spring. So spring energy is about the blossoming, right? This pentacle is like a seed. This person wants to plant the seed to see if this can blossom into something beautiful, because they feel so strongly about you. They're trying to move. It could be this person only wants to give you something small because of their fears. It's almost like maybe some of you guys are dealing with someone who has like a blocked heart chakra or fears of love and commitment, where they want to invest something small for now and like take time. And then we have autumn and harvest. So again, that energy of going from the Ace of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, having like that abundance. They see that this connection is very abundant and has the potential to grow into something beautiful. This also talks about the cycles of the seasons between the two of you. Time has passed. There may be some things that need to be released here with the fallen leaves, but something may have happened between spring and autumn, between the two of you. They're like the in-between. I don't want to say that. I was going to say the in-between seasons. They're not the in-between seasons. They're the milder seasons compared to like summer. If you're from like a place where there are 4 seasons, and that's where I am from. My favorite like seasons are spring into summer, like right before it becomes summer, and it's just like very comfortable, and then summer into autumn, where it's just the in-betweens. So you guys may feel like you're like in between right now, very like confused as to blindfold, confused as to what's going on and what's going to happen with this connection. Well, I swear I didn't see this. We have summer growth. So this is a timeless reading, but I'm currently filming this during the summer. And it's crazy how, again, I mentioned the seasons passing with the Wheel of Fortune. And we have spring, summer, and autumn here. So there may have been something that has happened during the summer as well. There may have been some sort of movement or advancement for some of you during the summertime. Or the summer will be very significant. The beach may also be very significant. The water. Spring, summer, and autumn. But there will be, this person wants this thing to grow here. They see the potential. How does pile 2's person feel about pile 2 right now? We have the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. So ego and pride may have served as a challenge within this connection. This person may feel like, I feel like this person is the runner with like babe, this person coming back, staying, and then leaving. So this person may have run away from this connection. And we were picking up on this energy of like fear of love and commitment. Maybe fear of intimacy is like a wound that this person has. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. So for some of you who has had this like inconsistent energy, there is a need to be discerning, because some of you guys may be dealing with someone who comes in very hot and heavy, that hot and cold energy where they love bomb you. They come in and apologize saying, we're going to have like, what did they call it? Like future faking. Like we're going to have a family with a house and a dog. And then they pull away like after they get what they want. So some of you guys may have dealt with that. And there's a need to find balance within yourself and defend yourself with your boundaries. Again, that imbalance that we picked up on, one-sided relationship, there may have been where this is like the past version of your person. They may not be necessarily like narcissistic or a narcissist, though some of you may be dealing with a narcissist. Someone who is a little bit more narcissistic and more self-absorbed, they're getting out of that, or things are changing where they may have learned a lesson of how that was hurting you, how it was hurting them, and the patterns within them. And that's why it's like this, the cycle of the seasons. It's taken them a long time to learn. Look, mirror. You guys are both mirroring each other. Mirroring each other, self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So this person has been introspection, and then they're wounding when it comes to fear of intimacy, fear of love. They've come to, maybe this connection has reflected that to them and triggered them, and that's why they ran. So now let's take a look at the future energies between you and this person. Next few weeks, few months. Let's take a look at what the vibe will be between the two of you. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with like a narcissist, so there's, there's a need to really put up your boundaries and protect yourself. Pile 2. For others, it's someone who had narcissistic tendencies and is coming to recognize their own patterns. And again, there's a need to forget about their words. Okay? Because it's easy to say things, but if their like actions don't match their words, don't accept it. Pile 2. Your time and your energy is currency, right? It's valuable. I don't want to say like currency, but it's very valuable. And you don't want to waste, like say money. You don't want to waste your money over things that are not worth it. You don't want to, your energy is much more valuable, and you don't want to waste that and be drained repeatedly and kept in the cycle of like the Eight of Swords energy, painful mental energy, emotional pain. Future energies between pile 2. Okay, winds of change. We saw the Wheel of Fortune. Improvement breezes into your love situation. So some of you guys, this can talk about this person actually, the Wheel of Fortune turning, and this person learning that lessons of Saturn, and they actually have changed and learned their lesson. Or for some of you, this could be this for you, like moving on from a person from the past and having someone new come in, like your love life improves in general. There's music here, so you may have a very like musical connection. We saw like intuitive connection, like a very intuitive connection, and that's connected very much to music as well. And we have, yes, he will be back, trust and know he will return. So we're going to take that. So we see flowers here. This person may come in with some flowers to apologize, and that could be that pentacle, like Page of Pentacle coming in with a pentacle. You guys may feel like you guys have a past life connection here as well. This looks like someone who is in like an outfit you'd find maybe in 18th century, 1700s. Bottom of the deck is fate. Fate is guiding and helping this connection. Luck is with you. Again, Wheel of Fortune. There's good energy coming in between the two of you, or for you, for those of you that are looking for a new love. So let's get a few messages from this person. We saw new beginnings in your first part of your reading. Interesting. New beginnings. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. Winds of change. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. So this person wanting a new beginning with you. Look, more bouquets of flowers. So some of you guys may actually get a flower bouquet. But this person wants to leave the past behind. And it's like this awareness that has come through from your person. They may have learned their lesson. They may have gotten their karma and learned their lesson. Message from pile 2's person to pile 2. How are they feeling right now? Thinking. I'm thinking about you at this moment. Thoughts of you never leave my mind. No matter where I go, the songs I am hearing, look at that music. So this person is thinking about you while listening to certain songs remind them of you. The songs I am hearing reminds me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. This person is very much in their head about you and this connection. Even if you don't see it, again with the High Priestess, even if it's like on the down low, this person, we're exposing them right now. You are in their thoughts a lot. And we have signs. I have been seeing so many signs and synchronicities that reminds me of you. See? Remind me of you. Like a lot of things are making your person think about you. And that has to do with like fate and the divine. It's made me feel certain that you are the one for me and we have a brighter future. I just have to figure out how to follow them. I'm gaining strength and courage for that. They're trying to get out of their head. They're trying to build themselves up. They may be going through finishing off like a karmic lesson. And they're wanting to come towards you. They're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities with you. Learning. You are unique and special. I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth. I am very grateful for all the lessons that we are both learning now. So, going through karmic cycles, karmic lessons with one another may not have been easy, you know. Things may have had to fall apart first between the two of you in order for it to possibly come back around for those of you that want this to come back around. Meeting you was the best thing that ever happened to me. I think your person said that here, but yeah, this person feels like it's a blessing because this is a very abundant connection. How does pile two's person feel about pile two right now? You feel like home to me. So if there is like some sort of like soul connection between the two of you, this person feels it. Like they feel so comfortable with you regardless of any differences or how long you guys have known each other, how you know each other. They feel very comfortable with you, very familiar, and they might not be the type that like there was something about it makes me more vulnerable. This person may be like the guarded type, and like you open them up somehow, they feel so comfortable with you that they don't feel, maybe you open them up much more quickly than they're used to with other people, and they were surprised by that. My intentions are good and pure. Like I said, this person says that they mean you no harm, and maybe they were acting out of their shadow and they're wounding, but just make sure that they back it up with action, pile 2. Especially those of you who have had multiple cycles with this person. It's you I've been looking for my whole life. So this person feels like you are the one for them. This is like a destined and fated connection. And for some of you, just beware because this feels very like it may be this person like love bombing you. You may have been the one to learn a karmic lesson of the lesson of like discernment and also your self-worth, pile 2. Advice for my pile 2s in regards to this connection. Fresh ideas. Stay open-minded, inviting new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solution. So there's this, if you have any like downloads, like divine downloads of any creative ideas, especially if you are dealing with someone who has caused you pain, there's this energy of like it would be good for you to transmute it into like a creative outlet solution. If you do have any like goals when it comes to how you want to spend your time and energy as to not focus too much on this person, there's a need to focus and really go towards your goals. Some of you guys may be in this energy of waiting for this person. If this has been like in and out, waiting for this person to come in, there's a need to turn that focus in with yourself. For some of you, not for all of you, but this person will be back. Yeah, he will be back or she will be back. Trust and know he will return. Like that wheel is turning. The divine is bringing it back like this infinity loop. For the time being, there's a need to focus on your goals and making them happen, and be open to new opportunities, maybe new people that will help you bring your goals. Getting better. Growth is a journey, not a destination. Welcome improvements one step at a time. So we saw like that countdown, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6. So one step at a time, things will get better. Improvement breezes into your love situation. You are growing. We saw the growth card. You and your person are growing right now. It could be separately, but there's this, because you guys have been growing and healing separately, that's why this energy of you guys, this thing coming back around is happening. So keep doing what you're doing when it comes to like empowering yourself and healing yourself, because it helps to balance this connection out. Advice for my pile 2s, please. Keep learning. Choose with love. Love is the most powerful force. Choose love over fear, and your life will transform. Yeah, fear is, everybody experiences fear, but it's like lower vibrational, and love is high vibe. So try to stay focused on love and the things that make you feel good, rather than getting stuck in your head, because you could also be very much in the 8 of Swords energy. Let go of judgment. Judging others only keeps you stuck in the past. Embrace compassion and release judgment. So for those of you that are like, Eight of Swords is about like negative thinking, pessimism, so judgment, criticism. You may also be very critical of yourself. There may be a need to flip that energy and try to be more compassionate and loving and open as a person. The clouds are going away and focusing on the light, going towards the light, going towards your happiness. So, pile 2, that is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know if you guys think I should continue taking out like a song card, because the little deck that I made is not anywhere near done. I think I have like 35 songs currently. But if you did like it, please hit the like button. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post more readings like this one. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for staying with me, and just your support, like continuing to support my channel. I'm so grateful for you guys. I know I was gone for a little while, but I'm very grateful for you spending time with me here still. With that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye guys. Doot. Hey guys, if you chose the obsidian crystal ball, welcome to reading pile 3. So today we're taking a look at the person on your mind, and we're seeing how this person feels about you honestly right now at this very moment. We'll take a look at how they feel, and then we'll get some cards that will pick up on the future energies between the two of you in the next few weeks, few months, trying to see how the vibe is between you and this person. We'll get a couple of message cards, and then we'll finish off with some advice. So your song card, pile 3, is If You Leave Me Now by Chicago from 1976. Some of you guys may live in Chicago, or 1976 is significant. A love like ours is hard to find. How could we let it slip away? We've come too far to leave it all behind. How could we end it all this way? When tomorrow comes and we'll both regret the things we said today. So there's this energy of maybe an ending that has occurred between you and this person. And there is this recognition of the significance of this person's or yours, both of your feelings, the significance of this connection, how much you make each other so happy. If there was some sort of in between time disconnect from one another, where there was no connection, no communication, it's this recognition or this epiphany of the significance of how happy you guys make each other, how much emotions are here, whether it's like or love for some of you, the significance of this connection when it comes to it, how it plays a role with, meaning some of them feel like this connection is, I keep saying significant, but divine, it's a very big connection, a faded connection. But there may be this element of doubts, fears that are getting in the way as well. And this person wanting to come in to bring this truth, this communication, wanting to move this forward, to open the door to this again. And there may have been some toxic elements too here, because they say when tomorrow comes and we'll both regret the things we said today. So some of you guys may have had conflict, arguments, where it was low blowing one another or just saying hurtful things. And there's a desire to bring peace, maybe an apology. The signs that I saw were Aries, Pisces, and Scorpio. Someone may have walked away, ran away, and it's this new perspective, this clarity that they've come to in this disconnect or separation. The cards are shuffling weird. How does pile 3's person feel? We have the Six of Swords. I think the Six of Swords has come out for all of the piles. So there's, in the collective, there's this energy of wanting to move on, either from a past relationship or moving on from any like issues or baggage or conflict. We have the Knight of Cups. How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3 right now? Sorry about that. We have the 10 of Cups. And we have the 10 of Wands. So 1010 showing up, you may be seeing that, those numbers. This person wants to come back if it is someone from your past. This person wants, if there was like a missed opportunity or someone who ran away who was triggered, this person wants to move forward, move towards you and this connection, and past any type of conflict or challenges that you guys may have had, and to bring you this cup of love, cup of emotion that could be an apology. This person may want to come forward with an apology to make things right, because in the disconnect, they may have come to this realization of how happy you make them. And it weighs heavily on them, this ending, any conflict you have. This person holding these 10 of Wands have become like a burden to them. They want to put them down and restart back at one. That song by Brian McKnight. They want to put down this burden of maybe being without you for some of you. Some of you, this person has been holding back their emotions and holding back, showing you that they have so much love and joy with you. Some of you guys may have a family together, some children, or this is what this person sees. I mean, 10 of Cups is the happiest, besides the Sun, it's one of the happiest cards in the deck. You make this person so happy. And they have strong emotions for you here with the Knight of Cups. There is a spark that they feel with you here. You turn them on. Pile 3. Yeah, they're very... I don't do reversals. King of Wands. This person really, really wants you and is very attracted to you. Very passionate about you. They may have been holding back their passions here. If you guys have never had like a past together, this person may have had wounding or baggage from the past that they've been needing to move on from. And this person may have been dealing with healing in the past, so that's why they didn't come towards you, like maybe a missed opportunity or a false start. And if that's your storyline, this person is wanting to move this forward towards you. You make this person very happy. They may see you having a family with you, having it all with you. Also like investing in land. Some of you guys may be dealing with like an earth sign, Capricorn, who wants to investments, right? But it's this feeling of they're almost home. They have a little more distance. So there may be distance. So the 6 of Swords can also talk about distance. Some of you guys are long distance, may need to travel to one another, since there's like 2 modes of transportation here. But this person wants to move towards you in this connection. There's a lot of water in this. Look at this. There's water here in the 6 of Swords, water in the Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups, water. No water in the 10 of Wands, and then water in the Ace of Wands. So like the 10 of Wands, there's no water, has to do with emotions, right? It's like this person is holding back their emotions here since there's a lack of water. They want to be able to give you that cup of love, that cup of water, right? But they've been holding back. There's nothing here that you can see. It's dry. So that's interesting. There's an ending to that though with the 10s. Back to 1. Back at 1. Acceptance. Accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance open to flow. So this person may have been resistant to this connection. Again, some of you are dealing with someone with a painful past, and now they're choosing to like accept this download that they got. Maybe there was a denial or resistance to how they were feeling about you, resistance to coming towards you, and now they've come to accept and realize how happy you make them, how attracted they are to you. Bottom of the deck energy is true love. This is a divine connection. 10 of Cups. This is such a strong and deep connection between the two of you. To see the true love card in a love reading, I mean, come on. Pile 3. I don't know why I felt like saying yeehaw. Maybe some of you guys are cowboys or ride horses or from the South in the United States. There are also cowboys though in South America, and also spaghetti westerns were filmed in Italy, so maybe ties to South America or Italy here, since I was feeling like long distance. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Sorry guys, I had to get some water. I was coughing a bit. I feel like maybe there's a desire for your person to communicate, but they're not so comfortable with communicating, something with their throat chakra. Maybe imbalanced or blocked. Dark side. They have a dark side that no one knows and feel it's their true side, but too afraid to show you. So their shadow, there may be aspects of their shadow that they're very maybe ashamed of, and they're afraid like if you see that side of them that you will like reject them and not want to be with them. But what's interesting is that she's holding a cup. There may be aspects of this connection that has to do with the dark and the light. If there's a divine connection, there's a masculine and feminine energy. There's dark and light. So maybe aspects of their shadow was mirrored or highlighted with this connection. And that could be why they were triggered for some of you. They may still have aspects of their shadow that they need to work through with this dark side as well. And we have music. Music brings them closer to you. Certain songs remind them of just how special your connection was to them. So they do feel like this is a very special connection, divine connection, 10 of Cups. They may be listening to songs about you. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who's like a musician and you're like a muse to them. So they write songs about you, dedicated to you. I don't know if anybody else sees it, but this girl kind of reminds me of Lady Gaga in some way, but I don't know. This person is maybe getting a lot of signs and synchronicities about you here too, where they may just be out somewhere and they hear a song that reminds them of you. How does pile 3's person feel about pile? Ooh, that's a lot. So this one fell off the table. So we have forming structure, solid foundation. So this person wants to ground this connection, build like a solid foundation for this connection, 10 of Cups. But if you see these rocks are stacked together where like a wave or wind or someone can just push it over, this person may still be at a point where they're trying to ground themselves, stabilize themselves, maybe focused on Some of them may be like focused on like a living situation, moving, their finances, or their like career situation. But there's this desire to create a foundation here. We have karma, balance, and justice. Some of you guys may be dealing or asking about a Libra. So if you have had a past with this person, there may have been an imbalance in this connection, and that could be why maybe the divine stepped in and caused a separation in order for this karmic lesson to be taught and things to be balanced out. Some of you guys are asking about someone who is married or was married and is moving on from maybe a divorce or separation. And that could be for those of you that have been dealing with someone who's wounded from the past. But there's a desire to create this foundation and balance things out. We have separation and longing. So some of you guys are in no contact and separation, and both of you guys are, this person is longing for you, and you guys are mirroring each other, so you are both longing for each other. You guys are missing each other. You guys are very much feeling this connection. It's mutual, guys. And we have masculine. So some of you guys may identify as the masculine, or you're asking about a masculine. Masculine energy is about being the protector, taking action. So you guys may, this person may want to take action here, but they may have been holding themselves back. They may have like a wounded masculine energy, so they may have missed out on certain opportunities because they didn't feel like strong and good enough within themselves. And there may be a balancing out of masculine and feminine energies within this person and within you. And we have comfort zone, south node, and clinging. So your person may feel stuck within the separation because they're afraid to get out of their comfort zone. It's like this wanting to move forward, but there's this like fear of getting out of your comfort zone, and there's this like clinging of like maybe past lives, meaning like karmics, people, places, and things that no longer serve. This person may be still clinging to certain things, which is making them feel stuck. That's why they're still in this energy of needing to form this solid foundation, needing to gain this strength. Leo energy here with the sun, learning how to empower themselves, gaining the courage to move forward and out of their comfort zone. Working through this shadowy energy here. How does pile one's person feel about pile one? Too many. But I saw karmic relationship. How does pile one's person... Sorry, maybe you have a message in pile one, but sorry guys. How does pile three's person feel about pile three right now? We have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So for some of you, again, some of you guys may be dealing with someone with a third party, someone who's married, already has a family. But with the Ace of Wands here, this person is, again, very, like, strongly desires you. Very passionate about you, loves to flirt with you here. This person wants to flirt and to seduce you. There's definitely a spark between the two of you here. And we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. So this person, if you guys have had a separation, this person is feeling that separation. They're very much longing for you, missing you. And it's like also regret. Maybe for those of you that dealt with this person in the past, they have regret of how they just kind of ran away from this, and they know that a love like ours is hard to find. How could we let it slip away? Like, they have regret of this, like fumbling this connection, you know? They have regrets and they're longing for you. This is very mutual, this connection between the two of you, but there are certain things that are a little bit more complicated. Certain lessons that may still need to be learned, and certain aspects of the shadow that needs to be worked through. So let's take a look at the future energies between the two of you, the next few weeks to few months. It's under heartbroken. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. Yeah, this again, it's very mutual. This attraction, these emotions, the happiness you guys feel, the spark, you guys both feel it. So let's take a look at the future energies between you and this person in the next few weeks to few months. Can we please get the future energies between pile 3 and the person on their mind? Future energies between pile 3 and the person on their mind. What's the vibe like between pile 3 and the person on their mind? So we have triangle. A third energy or person disrupts this love situation. Closed gate. Fate has closed the gate. No more to return. Actually, there's 2 more. Arrow heart. This love takes you in a different direction. Fidelity. You are the only one your love chooses to be with. Bottom of the deck energy is rendezvous. Have faith and believe a meeting between you two will take place. So there are some of you here for pile 3 that is dealing with this third party situation, and that's why there has these boundaries that have been put up maybe by your person. That 10 of Wands is that holding back of the energy. Even here in the arrow heart card, there's 3 hearts, right? And for some of you, this could mean that you may choose to go in a different direction because you will come to realize that this isn't going anywhere and it's only hurting you, that you're choosing to go somewhere else where you want to find someone who is a lot more loyal and devoted to you. For others, this love triangle, regardless of being in a third party situation, some of you guys still very connected to this person, very loyal to this person, and you may meet up with this person, a rendezvous. So it sounds very it sounds very secret, secret rendezvous. There's this mask here, so there's this mask wearing between the two of you still, maybe in the near future. Even if it's not like a rendezvous with just the two of you, you guys may bump into each other, which please, pile 3, let me know if that does happen. With this love takes you in a different direction. It may be different than what you guys expected. Regardless of the karmics or third parties, there's this feeling of belonging to one another. I want to clarify arrow. That just makes me think. Oops, I knocked down a bunch of stuff. Please clarify arrow heart. This love takes you in a different direction. What is moving forward. So for some of you, you may be moving on from this person. And it's very painful to do so. Like, it's very difficult to move on from this connection because it makes you very happy. One more for Arrow Heart. You guys are moving on with somebody else where there is this fidelity and devotion. You may initially be closed off to this because you don't want to leave this behind, but some of you are moving on to something new. Let's get some messages from this person. This can also signify this person maybe had thought they figured out their lives with this third party, or you could have the third party, and you guys choose to move on from that towards this new connection with each other, because there is that feeling of like being devoted to one another. Moving on from like being closed off to being open to connecting. Pile 3's person. What do you want to say to pile 3 right now? How are you feeling about my pile 3s? Insecure. You treat me better than I have ever been treated. You and I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I am still struggling with my fears. I feel like I am not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. So this person has some insecurities. They're allowing their fears, their doubts to hold them back. How does pile 3's person feel about pile 3 right now? I miss you. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I am missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. I miss you being next to me. Wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. This person is longing and missing you. We did see that. And on some level, they feel like you guys may have had past lives in before. Like you shared past lives. And we have surprise. Get ready to receive something special soon that expresses how I feel about you. The gift can come in any form in the physical or spiritual realms, and it will bring us closer. The romantic gesture, 3D communication, or telepathic communication is on its way to you. So this person may feel like you guys are like intuitively and telepathically connected. They may be sending signs, seeing signs, but the surprise could also be like the surprise rendezvous or meetup where you guys bump into one another. Promise. I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me to not be able to tell you. That 10 of Wands, right? You amaze me with your compassion and kindness through this time apart. I promise I will make things right between us. So some of you guys, this person is wanting to come in to balance things out, apologize, but many of you are in a separation here. We're seeing a lot of like separation energy. And this person thinking about you a lot, maybe seeing signs, hoping to bump into one another just to see you. Even if you guys bump into one another, this person may still be wearing a mask because of their insecurities. I know we are soulmates. We saw the divine connection card. Yes, this person has come to a realization of, again, the significance of this connection. It's not just a crush. It's not just a complicated situation for some of you. This person feels like you have a soul tie. And it may have scared them. I have never felt this way before. That may have triggered your people to run. Maybe they felt like overwhelmed with it, like they weren't sure what this was. Oh, one flipped over. I made the wrong choice. So for those of you that are dealing with a third party situation, this person feels like they made the wrong choice. Or maybe how they treated you, how they acted in this connection, how they may not have acted in the past. They feel like they made the wrong choice. They have regrets. I have so much to tell you. Have faith and believe a meeting between you two will take place. This person wants to communicate with you. They want fast forward movement too. With, like, I saw the Eight of Wands when I was shuffling your cards earlier. So now let's get some advice for you, my pile threes. Can I get some advice for my pile threes on how to best... Unwavering faith. Stand firm in your beliefs. Your steadfast spirit guides you through your uncertainty. So there's a lot of like confusion right now. There's a need to surrender and also have faith in that the divine is guiding you. Divine is guiding this connection. If you want to continue investing in this connection, if this is someone you truly feel like you want to be with, then there's a need to release control and have faith that what's meant for you will not miss you. Steady progress. Move with deliberate care as patience and attentiveness guide you to the thoughtful achievements. So there's a need for patience. If you're doing your own healing, working through your own insecurities, keep going. Because even if you don't see like huge improvements, the small improvements and healing that you're doing is adding up. You're moving forward. Vortex of change. Engage with the vortex of change where energies swirl and transformative dances molding anew. So there's change happening within you, within your person, within this connection. Have faith that it's happening. There's movement. Advice from my pile threes, please. And your 2 men, well, 3. We'll just take it. Cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the ability to move forward despite it. For the interruption. So, moving on, moving beyond your fears and learning how to fly. Trust the lesson, not the pain. You aren't meant to stay hurt. The pain was the messenger. The wisdom is what you carry forward. So, keep going, pile 3. You are learning certain lessons, karmic lessons that are helping to empower you and to work through your insecurities. See the karmic reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. So you guys may have mirrored wounding and shadowy parts of yourselves to one another in order for you to work through them. And just know that if this person was triggering you, it was for your own benefit, no matter how painful it is. Break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves. You're free to walk away. So for some of you, you guys with this closed gate, you're choosing to move on from this connection. You're meant to move on from this connection because you learned the soul lesson that you agreed in the soul contract. And I know that's not what some of you guys want to hear. It's a very like heavy feeling trying to move on from this person, especially if you feel that soul magnetic attraction, that bond. But you know, like the future energy shows that there is this new beginning in your future. So even if you feel like you're grieving this connection, moving on from it, know that there is hope and have faith that like love in your more upgraded self after the soul lesson is coming to find you. Love that's meant to find you. So pile 3, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified the next time I post more readings like this one. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I know I like ghosted or I was gone for a little bit, but I needed the time for a little bit of a break for myself. And with that, you know, like I'm very much grateful that you guys have stayed and watched and spent time with me here, and you choose to do so. I'm very grateful for you guys. So with that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye guys. Doot.